Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. He's had a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. It's a goal kick.
I'll be interested to see where Varana's deployed.
So what are you thinking?
Well, I prefer him in a deeper position because he can dictate the passing and tempo from there.
Kudus. Alvarez. It's Pedri. Milan finding their passes. And here's Dembele. Dembele! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
PSV finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kudus. Pedri gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. That is being shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Kudus. Pedri. Iniesta. Oh, and the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. PSV are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Veron. Can he get it through? Oh, he's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
PSV really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. That's good running with the ball. Vinicius Junior. He's got two. It's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Alvarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alvarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Big chance! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alvarez. It's a great ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberg. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Torres. It's out for a goal kick. Adams is there and he can pick it up. Gets his pass away. Dembele. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's searching through. Well, that is good. Real chance! Oh, it's Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Milan looking to pass their way through.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Gravenberg. Koundé attempts a clearance. Forwards and with intent. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
And now, please
it is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
PSV.
Kudus! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Kudus. Kudus! And another try! There it is! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aim forwards. Nunez. Rodri. Dembele.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, look at the space here. He's cut it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Darwin has found the net here, of course.
70,987.
Has a look and plays it forward. That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's been cut out, well played. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Neymar is standing over this one, so the perfect chance to get one back. He's gone direct. Dembele, a player who needs no introduction. Kudus, Van Dijk, Baron.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fernando Torres. Vinicius Junior. And Gravenberch. That's a sharp pass. Nunez! Nunez! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
The most accurate pass. And it's Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Torres. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 7, Neymar. Number 5, Gravenberch. Number 8, Joshua Kimmich.
Mbappe,
Coming on
you
the
won't be
field.
happy with that one.
Number 29.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Ronaldo. Number 15.
De Bruyne.
Mbappe.
Now it's
Number
Vinicius
17,
Junior.
De Bruyne. Number
Vinicius
13,
Junior in acres of space out wide.
Substitution taking
Climbs
place.
up big! Hits it again, but still no joy.
PSV are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Always onto this. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, super find. So nearly the perfect ball. Into the last 5 minutes. Pedri. Haaland. Now there's hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And he welcomes it in. Nunez.
There will be
He cuts out the supply. That'll be a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent hit! There's the hit! He's scored! Deep into injury time! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish. That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And here's Torres. Now it has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's Darwin. Musiala goes on a run down the left wing. Distributed tidily. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gently done. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. Quality ball. Now it's Darwin. He could be in here. Just to keep Nunez! Musiala. Played out to the right. No goals as yet. Can he latch on to this? Dumfries. Quick look, then plays it in. And that's been well dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. Dumfries tries across. Darwin. Great ball if he can get there. Nunez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Out to the right. Gravenberg. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. He can run onto that. Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Darwin. Messi.
Gremio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Half an hour played now. Vinicius Junior. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Can he get onto this? And here's Neymar. Koundé is the guilty party there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now this could be a chance. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Pedri. And it's Neymar.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Musiala concedes a free kick for that. Fiddles it through. Now it's Torres. Great hit! Goal! PSV! And PSV have the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
PSV really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fernando Torres. PSV leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, that was never going to make it. Nuno Mendes. Musiala. We are into stoppage time. Messi. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Deftly away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
PSV come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. And now they can clear their lines. Nuno Mendes. That's tidy. Oh, great play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dumfries. Messi. Oh, what a pass! And Torres! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Chooses to go back. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Camisa 42.
Vinicius Junior.
Camisa 19.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. Built as the single goal between the sides.
Camisa 21. Camisa
Foden. And the shot!
Gremio showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
It's run loose here. And it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's...
Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Neymar gets it away. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Teremos uma substituição.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's going to have his name taken. Darwin.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Foden. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Gremio really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a fine interception. One 0 as we head towards the end. And the pass is intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rice cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neatly clipped into space.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Koundé. Mendes gets over and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Danger averted for now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. PSV have done it. Their solitary strike ultimate. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. And already we're underway here. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Alexander-Arnold and Neymar. Nunez! Just swings wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Nunez wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's bust. Mbappe! Goal! Monaco!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Darwin. Roberto Carlos. Darwin. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that was vital. Kimmich.
PSV are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barrios getting this one clear. Darwin. Barella. Now it's Darwin. He has found the way through. Oh, super ball. Can he put it away? And it's in. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Monaco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kimmich. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. Well, played right into his path. And that's put paid to a promising move. Shifted upfield. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's fabulous. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That looks a good ball through. That is great defending, so alert. That'll be a throw. Adams. Beckenbauer. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar powering forward here. And here's Nunez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Torres. No, that's been intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Showing good feet. And here's Neymar. PSV with the corner, they're first. Nunez clears it away. Koundé, Kimmich. It's a mighty effort! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's aimed into the middle. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kimmich. Nunez finds himself offside. Monaco have reclaimed it. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he can clear it away. Koundé. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
61,052.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Monaco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a shade optimistic.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he was alert to it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh no, this does not look good. Neymar, Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Barella picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Darwin. Interesting ball. You can run onto that. Keeper's ball. Deftly done. Ah, that's a fine interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Vinicius Junior. Fernando Torres. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the runner. And here's Torres. That is ended up in no man's land. Darwin. And that's an errant pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Nunez. Alexander-Arnold. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham.
Monaco certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Well read, nice interception. Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé tries making a foray down the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior. And that is that. PSV were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior looking for the runner.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Oh, smashing header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
PSV are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe. Modric. De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
De Bruyne plays it short. And the finish! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. PSV are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Now it's Darwin. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception. Conte. Modric. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
PSV really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar. Fernando Torres. De Bruyne. Nicely aimed pass. He's through here.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And the pass is intercepted. Modric. Picked out brilliantly. He's got tall. And again. And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Santos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hernandez. And he's picked out the run. And he's certainly onside here. He's found a way through. Can he finish?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Modric. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Modric. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a fabulous... There's the hit! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. PSV are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hernandez. Darwin.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Modric. Looking for options for movement.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's delightful. Nunez! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And it's Neymar. Fernando Torres. And he's lost his chance! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Vinicius Junior. The ball's gone astray. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Salah. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Modric. Mbappe. Santos have their third corner. De Bruyne with the short one. Now it's Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's picked out the run. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, what a ball! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Darwin. Neymar. Hits one! Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Adams. And he's away. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Santos get their fourth corner. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's there! And the lead is extended still further. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Santos grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Alaba. De Bruyne. Hernandez. Great ball if he can get there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Fernando Torres. PSV have it back and can go again. Modric. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Conte. It's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Looks a good ball through. Neymar. Modric. Torres puts his foot on the gas. Vinicius Junior. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's run loose here. Played back in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
PSV clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's... But now the finish! Close, but time for no more. The